Let's get this exhibition started.
Hey, all right, my name is Ultra David. I'm one of the commentators.
I'm Steve Brownback from NetherRealm.
That's right, so from the home of NRS, Chicago.
That's right.
And today's home, my hometown of Los Angeles.
Super, super excited here. We have 8 of the best Injustice 2 and Mortal Kombat X players in the world competing in the first look at competitive Mortal Kombat 11.
So I was just talking very briefly with Scar about it. They have all had a chance to play at this point, but keep in mind, not for very long.
Oh, this is beyond, this is way earlier than Meta 1. This is like negative 99.
Yeah. Who can find sort of one thing in the last little bit of time that they've had to play?
Yeah, they've literally had about 45 minutes, so it's almost like you pick your favorite character and you just kind of go with it.
I kind of think that is what it is. So we're going to have Hayate versus Honeybee.
2 of the best Canadian players in the world, both top 8 finalists in Injustice and MKX, actually.
And 2 of just the best in the world in general. Also, Tweety versus Dragon.
Which I'm extremely excited. Those are, I mean, Tweety is one of the most hyped players, and Dragon, he took a break from an Injustice 2 just as Tweety kind of ascended to a top player, so this is a very fresh match.
Yeah, I'm interested in how it's going to go stylistically, too. Then you also have Scar versus Gur.
Which is, I mean, they had an amazing match in the Injustice 2 Pro Finals. It came down to the wire, and they are both, again, contrasting play styles for sure.
Yeah, heartbreaker for Gur. Sonic Fox and Rewind as well. It's also a rematch.
That's a rematch of them playing every night online, as well as every tournament that's ever happened.
That is true. Yeah. So we're going to get a look at, hopefully a smattering of different characters. It's just up to the players which ones they want to pick, so we'll find out.
Yeah, I was in the back area watching them play, and they were all playing different kind of characters. Rewind was talking about playing as Raiden, but who really knows when you get out there? And Sonic's probably used all 7 already.
Yeah, I imagine so. All right, well, let's go back up to the stage and see what's going on.
Thank you, gentlemen. All right, folks. Without further ado, let's introduce our first player from Montreal, Representative Panda Global, Hayate. It's a battle for Canada, my friends. So good to see you. How pumped are you for Mortal Kombat 11?
I'm really pumped to come here and try the game, experience what it's like to play it, and I'm having a great time, and that's what's up.
All right, man. Excited to see your gameplay. Go ahead and take a seat. Let's introduce your opponent, hailing from Toronto, Beast Coast, Honeybee. Welcome, my friend. What do you plan to bring to this game, being such a huge Mortal Kombat fan?
Well, in the last game, I was known for playing Devorah a lot. Since she's not here right now, I'm going to use Baraka and chop, chop, chop to victory.
Chop, chop, chop it is. Go ahead and grab your seat. We're going to give you a sec to get ready on the button checks as they choose their character. These 2 professional players have been competing in the Mortal Kombat scene for quite some time. We're going to give them a second just to check out and log in and get ready for our first matchup. In the character selection screen right now, there is Baraka, who we saw earlier today, featured in that beautiful presentation from Ed Boon. And you can see the menu right now, all of the different options these pro players go through to make sure they lock in what they need to be their best. And it looks like they're both ready. We're waiting for Hayate for his last button check here. Hayate ready? Honeybee ready? Gentlemen, let's get this match started. To the commentators.
Here we go. I am super hyped. Scorpion is the exact character I predicted Hayate would play.
Okay.
It makes perfect sense, because what do you think of Hayate? Crazy showmanship and mobility.
Yeah, excellent footsies as well, and I've already seen some good tools from Scorpion in that.
Yeah, one of the big things about this game is most of the characters use weapons, and they definitely use them well. Like, Scorpion now uses his sword more than he ever has, and he has excellent range. He's kind of been reimagined as a mid-range combatant.
So let's talk a little bit about how the game differs from MKX. What are some things to look for right off the bat?
One of the big things to look out for is the new meter system. There's now 2 stamina bars. There's defensive and offensive. And offense is what you use to do amplify your moves. Defense is what you use to do wake-up attacks or wake-up rolls or our new break. And we have our first crushing blow. That's another one of the new mechanics.
Okay.
There are certain moves, 5 or 6 per character, where they have different properties. for example, doing the move 3 times in a row, or countering a high attack, or punishing a move, and you will get that X-ray effect, and they do a ton of damage.
Oh man.
Eye-popping damage, mind-blowing damage. And they also can have properties like they can pop you up or restand you. They are significantly better versions of those moves when you get the crushing blow effect.
So that meter, just to be clear, it just comes back on a timer? It's
Correct.
not related to anything
There's
else?
no longer meter building by doing moves or taking chip damage. It's on a timer. You can almost think of it like a cooldown.
Okay.
And it is a very fast cooldown if you've only used 1 bar, so you definitely should feel welcome to use your amplified moves a lot, but if you have none right now, you can see he could not do this amplified teleport.
Right.
Oh, you can see Baraka jumping that back one. Very smart.
I started to read that teleport, I think, right there. But you can see, is that back 1, I think you told me?
Yes, back one is the sword move.
Yeah, incredible button right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of the characters play their best at that kind of mid-range.
Oh, here we go, let's see. I gotta tell you guys, I don't know if you could hear that in the way that I could, but I have big old headphones on my ears right now, and each one of those little blood driplets I feel like was in my head.
Our audio department did an amazing job of making something gross, like 10 times gross.
It was
the
definitely
squishing
gross.
is so nasty.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about movement in this game. Seems like run is not there.
Run is completely gone. Instead, we really wanted to make walking one of the key things, a very kind of old school 2D fighter feel. You can actually dash, but the dashes don't really go far and they have a lot of recovery, so they're mostly used to like, maybe when you hit a